Okay, it looks like we are live. So, first day of October. Happy October, everybody. And before I get to comments, I'm going to be online for about an hour. And what I wanted to do was give everybody a little update. Um, I had a request from the embassy to update you guys on one of the programs that they have going now. And then I was going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the future. And we'll just go from there and then we'll go to comments. Sound fair? Okay, cool. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I got the microphone closer and here we go. All right, so this is from the embassy. Hey, Paul, I hope everything is going well. I wanted to see if you could maybe help us out with something. Totally no pressure, but I figured I would ask in case any of your upcoming videos have a topic that aligns. Well, I don't. So I thought I would do a live stream. We just launched an updated version of the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, STEP. This is a free service for U.S. citizens living or traveling abroad to get alerts and safety updates from the embassy. STEP also helps us reach out during emergencies, which, as you can imagine, is important in a place like the Philippines, where we have unpredictable weather, volcanoes, and other risks. This is also how we announce our remote service events, like you saw in Dumaguete earlier this year. Occasionally, the embassy will do satellite setups. Did one about 6 or 7 months ago here in Dumaguete, and 57 new citizens were created. Baby, can you unplug that? We have a ghost air conditioner. It likes to just turn on. It's from China. Yes. All right, here's how what are we back to here? This is how we like to announce our remote service events, like you saw in Doomgiddy earlier this year. I already read that. One important note is that this new system is not connected to the old one. So anyone who previously enrolled in STEP needs to do so again. If it fits in any of your future videos, would you mind giving it a quick mention? It's easy for people to enroll or re-enroll online at http step.state.gov, and it could really help them stay safe while they are here. The biggest thing is when they enroll, they will get our messages directly. Let me know if you need any more info, if you'd like some specific talking points, we'd really appreciate it. Catch up soon, Chris. Okay, so that is the old update from the embassy. And I want to make sure that I got that out there. And I'll put a link in the description once this thing finishes processing. Um, and I can actually put links in it. So, what else is going on? Oh, no. We uh, did some videos recently, or I did some videos recently about what this light is bright. Um, eye surgery. And so we did go to the doctor. I did see the specialist, and there's two things they're going to address. One is my cataracts, and the other is these hardcore eye bags. And these are called festoons, I found out. And an interesting little factoid about the eye bags is that they're pretty much Caucasian only. Um, Filipinos get circles under their eyes. Blacks, other ethnicities get circles and bags under their eyes, but never as bad or as deep as Caucasians. So I thought that was an interesting little factoid. And the question that I asked in the video was, should I have the surgery here in the Philippines? Did I feel confident in that? Or should I travel back to America and try to use my Medicare? And long story short, I'm going to stay here and do it. The specialist that I saw, the room was packed, elbow to asshole people. So, excuse my French. And this guy is really good. He works out of Cebu. He does surgeries here for cataracts and for the eye bags here in Dumaguete. However, if I wanted to do it, I would have to wait 2 months. He's that far booked up. He comes to Dumaguete for 2 days a month, every month, and performs surgeries, does follow ups, and then also does consultations, which is what I did. The alternative is to go to Cebu, and that's what I've decided to do. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing here and now. I'm simply going to make a video about it today or tomorrow about the cost, what they're going to do, his name, his contact information, and May actually was able to sneak a picture of me, get my eyes examined. She told a little fib because there's no photography allowed in the audience. Oh, here's my wife. I've only got my name up there. I should put your name in there too. And so that's that. The house build I've been getting a lot of questions about the house build. And the good news on that is we are moving forward. It's been about 2 months, 2.5 months since we initially signed up with our contractor, who's a very competent young man. And he has been struggling, not struggling, but just going through the hoops of permits. So they've been working out at the lot that we purchased to build the house, but they've been kind of working under the radar because they didn't have a building permit. And so now they have a building permit. And then we just, you picked up the other day blueprints.
Yes.
And those blueprints, he calls them permits. In other words, it's signed off now by all the municipalities for electrical, for water, for this, for that, to build a fence, to build a wall. You need a separate permit. You need a permit for this. You need a permit for that. I didn't ask a lot of questions. May just went in and signed, I don't know how many pieces of paper.
12.
12. Okay, there you go. An even dozen. She signed an even dozen. And because the land is in her name, the house is in our name. And that is that. And then we'll get to the comments. Oh, and also, I wanted to give each and every one of you a great big shout out and a note of appreciation. The old dog channel, believe it or not, caught 100,000 subscribers. And I just want you to know that those of you that have recently subscribed and those of you that have been with me or us now since the beginning, how much we appreciate you. And yesterday, the little package came.
Yes.
We didn't open it yet. We didn't open it, but I'll show it real quick. So that's what it comes in. It comes in that box.
Congratulations.
And thanks. The only problem is it didn't come with a check. Whenever I got an award at work where they say, hey, you're the guy of the month or you're the guy of the year, I always got a nice bonus check with it. So I've been in no rush to open that box, but I think I'll let May do it because she's more excited about it than I am. So anyway, it's not about subscribers. It's about you guys. It's about quality of content. And we're going to try and work real hard to keep the content relevant and new and fresh. And that's easier said than done. And so I think, though, with the eye surgery, cataracts, eye bags, I think that's entering into a new territory. I don't see a lot of that on YouTube unless you specifically go into, videos about cataracts or cosmetic surgery for that matter. And I know there's a big, fairly large number of house build videos going on, and those tend to have a lot of attention. People are very interested in that. So we should have probably one, possibly two videos per month. Depends on the progress of the house. I don't want to turn the channel into a house building channel, but those will be updated as we move along. Probably 50% will be on my channel, and the other half will go on Baby May's channel. And the don't forget, you can always catch baby May doing her Jane Fonda workout for 2 hours a day live. But I took the spotlight this morning simply because I wanted to make that announcement from the embassy. I wanted to thank everybody for reaching our 100,000 mark. That's again, it's all because of you guys, and give you a little house build update. So we shall go into comments. Comments, I can tell you right now, are almost the bane of my existence because they come in and it's hard for me to get to them all. So if I miss you, I apologize now. All right, so we're going to go to what is number one comment here. Okay. Hi, Paula May. How you guys doing? Did you start building the house? See, I got ahead of myself already. And we had all, that's a good question though. We had all the coconut trees taken out.
Yeah.
Initially, May was really excited about, we had all these coconut trees that were going to line the side. And we were looking at them, and she actually picked up on this where I didn't. They were hitting the wires. And we've been watching, or I've been watching, all the horrible flooding and whatnot that's going on in America right now, and how many homes are getting destroyed or hurt or damaged by falling trees. And I was not comfortable having trees right next to the house where it could fall over. There's been a number of trees here where we live where 2 weeks ago, when it was raining like crazy, that actually just lost their root system, or it got so soaked that the tree just slid down the hill and did just that, took out all the wires, and we were without power or internet for about off and on for about a week.
Yeah.
It was every day we had a brownout.
Yeah.
So the house will be solar powered. What else? Well, we'll just get into that when we do the house stuff. So anyway, the family members, how are the family members? Family members are great. My dad's doing great. He's going to be 100 this March. So I don't know if I'm going to get back there or not. I would love to. And we'll see what that brings. Oh, and my 13A is approved. My 13A visa. We got the email yesterday. Going to go down to JRC this morning with my passport. It's like a 3 or 4 stage process to get this stuff done. I would not want to do it without JRC. I'll tell you that much. I would not want to have to deal with this myself. So I'm going to take my passport to JRC. All my fingerprints and all that good stuff came through. We were approved, finalized by Manila. We were given the blessing. And now I got to get my passport back to JRC. They got to ship it yet again now to Cebu as opposed to Manila, and get some sort of stamp in it. And then they prepare a permanent resident card as opposed to an ACR card. And then we'll probably get that in November. And then in January, we're going to go back to JRC and do a check-in. You got to check in once a year. And I think that puppy's good for 10 years or something like that. 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. And then you renew it. So that's that. And yeah, don't forget thumbs up. That's all we ever ask for when we do a live stream here. We don't want anybody getting hurt. So make sure you bend at the knees and that you hydrate. Okay. Well, good morning, Michael. Good morning. Linda, how are you? My friend, my friend, my friend. Crazy people checking in. Crazy people always welcome and admired. Hello, my friend in Canada. How are you? Tom, good to see you. Let's see. Did your friend Daryl, the one who had the bike accident, get married? Yes, he did. He did get married. And I'm going over to his house. I go to his house to watch the debates. We went to the Trump-Biden debate over at his house. And then the latest debate with Harris. And then we're going to go, I think, next Thursday and go over to his house. There's about 10 of us that go, and we're going to watch the vice president debate. And yes, indeed, he did get married. How's it going? It's going. It's going. It's going. We are going, going, going. Paula, you're live. I'm unsubscribing.
I,
Join the team. There's never a live that goes by where like 10 people don't unsubscribe. But hey, I've already hit my mark, so it doesn't matter.
I have already.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Paul, you came a long way. You're now the Phil Donahue. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, be back. All right, good for you. Let's see. Good day, good day, good day, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
It looks like Orville made it home. Yep. And he's reunited with the family. The median age of Dumageddon went down. Orville's awesome. Orville donated his electric car to the church.
Yeah.
And I wanted to buy that thing, but he gave it to the church. And yeah, Orville was the youngest 84-year-old I've ever known. Great guy. Just a phenomenal man. Do you have your 13A? Okay, so there you go. Yeah, we got the 13A. But not in our hand yet. We've got to make one more trip to JRC, take the passport, mail it into Cebu where they do, and then bada boom, bada bing, we'll get the magical card, and we can travel outside the country again. Let's see. Did you get any news about the hurricane? Oh my gosh, that's the reason we took down our coconut trees. I keep seeing all these chicaneros on TV talking about the floods, and I feel so bad for these people. And there's a whole video I want to do about that as far as a reason, with what's going on in the States. The real crime is that it's gotten so expensive that again, you can only, I don't know what to believe on the news these days or what not to, but I think 90% of all the homes in one little area got totally destroyed. And a lot of them, they didn't say how many, did not have insurance because it wasn't affordable anymore. And I think Allstate canceled 30,000 people from homeowners insurance. It's like, no, we're not going to insure you anymore. So not only have you maybe worked all your life to get that American dream, which is your own home, and maybe you've paid it off or maybe you haven't, but now it's gone and it's not insured because you just couldn't afford the premium. That is a reason to rethink your location. And it's either to another state or to another country. But that's what the video will be about. I'm doing great, Hank. The house is going. House is going. We're going out there today. I'm not one of those guys that goes and drives by it every day and talks to the workers and inspects the materials and makes sure they're using the right stuff, because I trust my contractor. And it's not his first rodeo. Guy's got more than 100 jobs going right now. He's contracted to build the airport. Good guy. Slow start because of the permits. Slow start because he had a lot going on at the time. But we're in no rush. We have this luxury. We already have a place that we're living in. We don't really care for it. Primarily, our biggest objection today or these days is the water pressure. It just sucks. And the landlord's not going to do anything about it. So I'm not going to do anything about it. I'll just wait till I build my own. Nice to see you again. I've been in Thailand for the last past months. 100K subs. How was Thailand, man? Oh, we love Thailand. I always say, oh, thank you very much, Robert. Appreciate you. This is Dan. Well, nice to see you, Dan. I always thought a Cataract was a luxury car. No, those are the comments we need more. Keep them coming. If it's anything like it is here in Canada, you pretty much need to have a permit to fart in your own bathroom. Regulations, man. Brutalizing everybody. Well, I won't get into it. Yeah. Yeah, there's not too many. We only got 200, which is fine with me. I like intimate settings. Hope that the check will follow. Yeah, me too. Where's the bonus check? Congrats on the silver play button. It's a milestone for the size of the community you've gathered together. Thank you. Not my intention, was never my goal to get there, but it eventually happened. And if you hang in at anything long enough, it'll eventually happen. So yeah, it's nice to have that. Enjoy your channel, Paul, making me rethink my retirement plans. Still a ways off, but more options rather than less is always good. I always think that guys should come out either here or wherever you're thinking of going. It could be Ecuador, could be Vietnam, could be Italy, and just put your toe in the water if it's affordable to you. Go out for 3 to 6 months minimum. Thank you very much, Dean. I appreciate it. I don't have moderators. I go off unchained. Anybody can jump in. 100K without any big. I've never been plugged by a channel. You're right. I know. I never thought about that. It's usually me plugging the littler channels, try to help them along, which I'm happy to do. But you're right. I've never been a big channel that's picked me up and promoted me. That's something else, huh? I know some guys that, man, they blast off when that happens. We thank God for you, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you, James. God bless. You guys are too much, man. I tell you, I love you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Jesse. Appreciate it. This was not to brag about me getting the silver play button, by the way. It's just I wanted to thank you guys for making it happen and making it a reality. And I told a friend of mine that has a YouTube channel that I was going to take a picture of it and a picture of me holding the play button, and that he would have to hang it behind him. And it was going to say, my channel is better than his channel. He laughed. Let's see. Paul, I need your address to send Baby May something, please. Okay, we can do that. I'm not really wild about throwing out our address. But if you want to private message me or something on Facebook or email, I'll put my email or my Facebook in the description. But I appreciate you, Betty. Really do. Enjoy your channel, Paul and May, making me rethink my retirement. Was still way off. Okay, cool, man. Oh, gifted one of the memberships. Well, thanks, Mark. You made somebody a member. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, my members videos. I really love doing those. We talk about other stuff. How many age gap videos can one person do? So I enjoy the members only because we kind of go off the reservation a little bit, and it's fun. Trees prevent soil erosion. Well, we're going to have trees. We're just not going to have big, tall trees right next to the house that can fall over. Long time no live. Yeah, I do it once a month. So I figured I'd get it done today. It's the first of the month. Go ahead and let everybody that's going to unsubscribe get that over with. Big, massive. Dude, I'm telling you, we've been through Odette. What was that, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
4 years ago, something like that? Yeah. And it was brutal, but it's worse in America. I mean, we went through a hardcore typhoon. Yeah, a lot of people got damaged, and a lot of damage got done, but not that many people were killed. It was more of a, just an inconvenience. But there's people there getting killed, and like I said, it's one thing to lose a shanty. You've got these shanty towns, God bless them, and their tin roofs and all that, and those people always get flooded out. But it's real easy for them to come back and rebuild because they're squatters to begin with, and they just got to bring more tin in, and they manage to do it. And the people out here all pull together and help one another. But in America, no, you've got a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 house, $1 million house, whatever it is, and it's blown away or flooded out, and you have no insurance. That's what torques me. I enjoy your vids very much. I'm happy you're enjoying them. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Chet. Hello there, Renee.
Renee.
You two lovebirds from North Bay, Ontario. Love your channel. Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate it. Oh, Jesse got it. Right on. Thank you. Good job. Thanks again for gifting that. I didn't even know that feature was on there till last time. Oh, you just had it. How'd it go?
Kevin.
Good for you. Yeah, there's 2 different kinds of lenses or 3 different kinds of lenses. So I've got to pull the trigger on that. But I'm going to do a video about it. So we'll go over it then. Instead of spilling my mouth here. I thought JRC was suspended from doing business. That's a big anomaly. He is still in business. Everything is copacetic. He got suspended for he can keep on keeping on. There's no closure of his offices. He did get a warning type of thing due to an administrative error. And so that was blown way out of proportion. I would have been the first one to tell you if I thought that there was an issue there. Because JRC doesn't pay us or reimburse us or anything like that to have him on the channel. We do it for you guys as a way to ease the pain sometimes of extending your visa or getting a 13A. You do not have to use a service. There's something like 300 services out there. They all vary in price. But the letter that I saw that was sent in, we made an inquiry about all that, was that he's not doing anything wrong. Everybody that's got a service is entitled to, charge over what the normal price is because they've got air conditioning, employees, brick and mortar buildings, papers, supplies. They're running an office and they're employing people. So they're happy with them. But yeah, he did get a ding, but that's much ado about nothing, to be honest with you. Good morning to the 3 of you. Just finished making my morning coffee and was pleasantly surprised. Well, thanks for coming along, man. Oh no, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. That's the truth. I've not been feeling good in the last 3 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of a fever.
Yes, from the rain.
She says from the rain.
That is the Philippines.
It's the Philippines for you. I don't know what caused it, but I haven't been in the mood to do anything. But as my wife likes to remind me all the time, you are retired, Paul. So I just stay home, or we go out for a minute, and then I come home. I've been sleeping a lot during the day, to be honest with you. Good morning from Tucson. Good morning from Connecticut. Right on. Canada's in the house. Linda Walker, thank you. South Carolina. I heard North Carolina is really getting hammered. Cape Time. Calvin, thanks for coming along, Calvin. Let's see, I would appreciate it if you would do resistance training to reverse your metabolic age. Check your prostate, specific, and blood chems. Okay, dokie. You would appreciate it if I would do that. Well, okay, I'll give that a thought. Hello again, Dan. Florida's in the house. Hope you're okay with all the hurricanes. Great to you both. Thank you. What's my net worth? Not enough. How's that for an answer? Yeah. Any tricks your dogs can do live? Actually, yeah, Tadak can sit and lay down. I don't know what you do it live though. Oh, that's Yippee.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you? Hey, there he is. There's Daryl. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're in,
Pampanga,
I thought you went to, what the hell is it?
Baguio.
Baguio, yeah. Guess you're back from that. Hi, Linda Walker. We've been good. 36 for Maine. Thinking inspired me to go to Cebu in August. Cool, dude. Cebu's a great soft landing for people. And I like the Quest Hotel, by the way. It's a little pricey, but it's nice.
Yeah, the food is very delicious.
And yeah, this one, the food. We found another restaurant she goes to now. HMK dog, what dog? Oh, the squirrel possum. I'm not sure what that means, but cool. Gifted 10. Wow, thank you, Renee. We got 10 new members. Cool, and the beans. Cool, and the gang. Let's see. Where we got a lot of comments here. Where was I? I just got lost. Oh, there it was. Okay, here we go. Dumagetti here for 8 more days. Lovely holiday. Well, cool, Peter. If you're here in town, maybe we'll run into you today. We're going to go to Ground Zero. We haven't been to Ground Zero in like 6 months. And you left your sunglasses over at Goldfingers. We went to Goldfingers the other day. His house. She left her sunglasses. So he's going to be, for those of you that are watching this and you're in town, Goldfinger is going to be at Ground Zero from 8 a.m. to noon. So we're going to stop by there and get her sunglasses, and then we're going to go to JRC.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do?
And then after that, give for Tataangi before I.
And then we're going to Down. So we got a day. Greetings from Davao. Another day in the Philippines. All right. That might be a YouTube channel. Might want to check that out. Hey, Paul May. There's George. How you doing, buddy? I'm a fan of your vlogs. Best regards from Toledo. Thank you, Kathy. Crazy expensive everywhere. Boy, you got that right. Whew. Just the, used to be, and you know what? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm a big fan of Brian over at Clear Value Tax. And I was listening to him today, and he seems to think that inflation is going to come roaring back, which is not good news. Renee's here. I guess everybody's excited about Renee. Paul, I need your address to send Baby May the shirt.
Yeah, thank you, Betty.
Okay, Betty. Can you PM me? I'll leave my, I don't want to just put it up here for privacy and safety reasons.
Yeah.
But we've had issues. But be happy to, Betty. That's very kind of you.
Thank you, Betty.
Paul, consider building a sliding hidden compartment countertop for safe hidden storage. It's not a bad idea. That's the cool thing is we can make minor changes along the way. Obviously, I can't move a wall unless I want to pay for it once it's put in. But when we do the build videos, we'll be showing you the plans, the layout of the house, the size of the house. We'll go over some of the costs. And then we'll just see what kind of happens. We're going to go out there today and see. It's hard to video, believe it or not. It's kind of hard to video it when there's not a lot going on. So I think it's going to be like, and I'm not a guy that wants to sit out there all day long and inspect everything. I got other things happening. I figure the guy's a professional. You know, I don't sit around. If I take my car in to get serviced, I don't stand underneath the hood with them or underneath the car and watch them do the work and point at it. Same thing with a house. Guy's the builder, go build it. I don't need to be looking over his shoulder. George, kill Renee. Thank you very much, Renee, for all your gifts. The U.S. VP debate is tomorrow, October 1st. Is it? Today's October 1st here.
Yeah.
I've got it in my phone. So maybe it is tomorrow that I'm going over to. Was it,
tomorrow is October 2.
Yeah, here, but he's talking about in America the day behind. All right. Well, whatever it is, I'll be there. What is a 13A? A 13A is when you get married, you can apply for what's called a 13A visa. And you go through biometrics, which means they check your fingerprints, they check with Interpol, they make sure that you're a good boy or girl. And once you're married to a Filipina, it gives you the opportunity to become a resident. And you have a few more rights and privileges. You can't vote or anything like that. But it just smooths things along as far as entering the country. Exiting the country is never a problem, but coming back in, it removes a few of the stipulations. Um, I do not have to, I'm no longer a tourist. Therefore, I don't have to go to immigration every couple of months and renew. Um, I simply go down once a year, and actually, May goes down and vouches for me and says, yes, we're still married.
Yeah.
So without her, I can't have the 13A if she doesn't go with me. So I'm like sponsored by May. And so that's, I agree with that because there's some sham marriages going on and all that hoo-ha. There's my man, Carefree Chris. Where have you been, darling? I haven't seen you forever. Good morning. We'll be in your neighborhood. All right. Cool, man. Let's get together.
Mascara Festival.
Let's hang out.
October 30.
Yeah, at the end of the month. In fact, are you still in Cebu? You're still in Cebu, right? Because if you are, we're going up to Cebu, so maybe we can hang out there. I got to go up to do the cataract thing, and then I got to do. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Mascara Festival in
Huh?
Cebu or Dumaguete? I think Dumaguete.
No, he lives in Cebu.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah, he's coming October 30th.
October 30.
But we might be up there with him prior to that. Let's see, my mother had a place down there that had a roof ripped off, which water did. It was 68 modular, and it was not insured. They plan to rebuild. Okay, I'm not sure where it is, Sean, but I'm sorry to hear that. But your poor mom. Wish. You can also start the 13A. I didn't know that. See? Like everybody's smarter than me. The way you listen to me. It's like, hi from Davenport, Iowa. That's where my father was born. That's where I fell in love with cornfields. Hope everything is going well. It is, Zach. Thanks a bunch, man. Yes, thanks again, Renee. 98. Do you still meet Mark T? He says, I haven't talked to Mark way before the Ground Zero debacle. We just kind of fell out of touch. And for some reason, he took all of our videos down off of his channel. And then I was going to go. And here's the funny thing about him is him and I have never had a confrontation. Not to my knowledge. I've never said anything about him. During all that, I just stayed out of it. And I've never seen him in public and had a problem. But someone told me he took down all my videos that him and I had done together. So I looked, and he left one up that had 250,000 views. And then I got this message from the embassy, and I went to go send it to him. I didn't know if they contacted him or not because he's a liaison as well as I. And he had unfriended me on Facebook. And I thought, what did I do to Mark? So I helped him start a YouTube channel, and when he lost it, I helped him get it back. So I don't know what else I could do for the guy. Just an odd duck. I don't know. Again, I don't hold anything against him. He didn't do anything to me, but I don't know where the attitude comes from. Can you share more stories about expats getting wrecked financially by Filipinas? Well, that's easy to do. Yes, there's about one or two a week that I hear about. But yeah, I can. I don't want to overdo that content. And I like to tell true, absolute stories that I've heard firsthand and witnessed firsthand. I don't want to do a he said, she said thing. But yeah, that happens a lot. But I like to talk to the people personally. and find out. And I like to hear both sides of the story if possible, which is easier said than done, believe me. Hi from Getting Cooler in Vancouver. We are heading back to the Philippines, March 23rd. My fish ponds are doing well. We live in Negros too. Well, cool. New Wrangler. Coming back. The debate is tomorrow. Okay.
9 p.m.
VP debate only. Yeah. Okay. So it's tomorrow. I'll be going over to Daryl's.
Okay, 9 p.m. 9 a.m.
Well, that's in America, honey.
Okay.
Please address what you would do if we, Social Security receiver, are cut off. Not to be a negative. No, you're not being negative. First of all, we would never be completely cut off, my understanding. We would take a 25% haircut, and that would happen prior, either up to 9 years or prior, if something isn't done. In fact, just saw some stats that on Clear Value Tax, Brian, which I watch every morning, that's the biggest expenditure in the budget, the federal budget, is Social Security. So guess what they're going to be cutting here if they're trying to get balanced, which they never will. But what would I do? I've done a real good job, not patting myself on the back, but just did a much better job than I did in the past. I'll put it that way, of being more fiscally responsible and saving. So that's the method behind the madness of the house. Is the primary reason to build a house and pay cash for it here is for her future, because I will be gone long before she will, due to the age gap. And I want her to be set up with solar and a house. I don't want there to be any debt. I think that once it's said and done, property taxes, the mandatory hookup, I think is $7 for electric. I'm not talking about maintenance, but water and everything else on that house, once it's built, would be less than $100 per month. That's for electric. That's for life. That's just for taxes, insurance, the whole enchilada. So it's not what you make, it's what you owe. And so fiscally responsible is, if I took a 25% haircut on the Social Security, it wouldn't affect me at all. But I don't know what everybody else would do. Now, since I came over here, and a lot of it's got to do with exchange rates. See, there's a lot of moving parts to money over here. Unfortunately, if inflation goes high, and I think in the middle of next year, that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to see, unfortunately, another bump in inflation in America, which I don't want to see. It should strengthen the dollar, which should give us more buying power with the peso. That's me. So I don't know. It's people float that all the time. I don't know, what would anybody do if all their income was just suddenly cut off as a senior? I don't know. I think that I'm in a better position, or we're in a better position than somebody in America that just suddenly lost their Social Security, if that's their sole income. It's been a long time answering that question. Greeting from Ohio. Big ups. Thank you very much, Bradley. My eye doctor said the last 2 words I ever wanted to hear from a doctor exam is "uh-oh." And told me I had a small caterpillar. Right? I asked him why he didn't call it a kitten erect. It was small. I get it. Old dogs wake up early. We sure do. We go to bed early. I'm planning to head to Dumaguete this winter. Lucky to have a friend living there, guaranteed to get me married in 2 weeks. Well, there's somebody wanted to hear a financial disaster story earlier. I think maybe you and I can arrange something. Hey, Paul and May, decorate the Christmas on September 1st like my Filipino girlfriend did. I keep telling her it's too soon. We don't have a tree. We had a tree, and it finally keeled over. I remember May's first Christmas. That was really exciting for May. And so she's kind of over
My
that.
first time.
And with the dogs, we can't really have a tree. The dogs are too psycho. And but at the new house, we'll have a tree.
Yeah.
We'll have an area there. We don't have any room in here at all.
No.
I mean, we are. It looks like a stock room.
Last year I
It looks like I live in my garage. It's just nuts. Refrigerator's kind of hanging into the living room. It is a super small environment that we reside in. And it's cool because it's a roof over our
And
head,
always have
and it's got our
thermal.
dogs, it's got us. We have a bed, we have a sofa, we have a TV, we
Yeah.
have lights. We are very grateful for all of that. And we're hoping to simply, with the house that we're going to do, we hope to simply improve the room, the living area a little bit so we can get around one another. Because her and I can't stand in the kitchen together. And the shower is another
And in the
story.
bed.
And in the bed. She's really proud of the
There's
fact
only
that,
one people
Yeah.
sleeping
yeah,
because very small.
that's small,
Yeah.
room small. They need to send you one with Gaylord on it. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Renee, thank you so much for your generosity. That's going to motivate me. I'm going to make a members only video now. Hey, Sammy, good morning. Paul, I need your address. I know. I'm going to leave a link to my Facebook, you guys, and my email in the description box when this is all over and done with.
Thank
And-
you, BT,
And
for
if anybody
asking.
wants to contact us, you can contact us there. Let's see, the Wrangler, much love from colder Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Good morning, Paul, and old dog and May. His amazing, wonderful. Yes, absolutely. A lot of wisdom in this girl. Congrats on the button. Thanks, Sammy. Go, go, go to a
2
million.
million,
No,
yes.
thank you. No,
Next to
no, no,
that's my wish.
no. See, this ambition over here. I'm retired.
For the next.
Okay, she's 30. It's in her 30s, almost 40, sorry. And she can go for the million. To me, I'm cool. And we're just fine.
After that.
Oh, cool. Settled into Baguio. Long-term lease. Nice to see you. Nice and cool up there, Smurf Crusher. Congrats on the 100K. That's a big deal. I've been doing this for years and anywhere close to. Just hang in. Just do it. And don't make it a goal. I couldn't believe after I got 1,000 subscribers. You know, it took me 11 months to get 1,000 subscribers. That's a true story. And then people were saying, oh, wait till you get to 10. I couldn't even fathom it. It didn't even, I was like, that's impossible. That's an impossible number. But you do something long enough, I suppose, you'll eventually get there. I was talking to Dan at Vagabond Awake when he was in town. Boy, what a sweet guy he is. What a great couple. And I asked him about the 100,000. He goes, it's meaningless. And he's right. It's like only if people watch the videos does it matter. You can have 2 million subscribers, but if only 1,000 people watch your videos, then where'd the other million point whatever? Where'd they go? Message me. Okay, Betty.
Thank you, Betty.
Thailand is very quiet. Not a lot of tourists at the moment. Back home in South Wales for 2 months, going back to Pattaya in November. Now, that's interesting because I just heard that hundreds of thousands or 50,000, I get lost in the numbers, Russians are moving to Phuket and getting expensive there. But never been to Pattaya, however you say it. Tim Woods. Hey, thank you, Tim. You were showing some love to Baby May the other day.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate you very
much.
much. That's sweet of you.
Yeah.
It really is. You're a good guy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for super chat.
Yeah. He gave you a super chat the
Yeah.
other day.
Yes.
Yeah. God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you so
Baby
much.
May really gets excited about that. I
Yeah.
do too, but I mean, it's
I love super chat.
baby.
For okay.
You see, that $20 equates to another outfit for her. If you want to know the reality about this, yeah, maybe I'll get a cup of coffee out of it. I don't know, but God bless you, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Mike married to a beautiful woman. That sounds like a YouTube channel. I want to check it out. Hey, Tim, thanks again, man. Very cool. Let's see. Hi, George. How is Germany? Okay, you guys are chatting. Cool. Oh, we got a new member. Right on. We love our members. And that's, by the way, it's a full 99 cents a month. I learned in a conversation yesterday that how much money I'm missing out on because I don't do sponsorship deals, and I don't do. I tried Christian Filipino for a few months.
Yeah.
I didn't like doing it, so I stopped doing it. And then I have all these other people, these corporations, and gadgets and gizmos and translators. I just can't bring myself to do it unless I'm actually using it. If it's something that I believe in. And the only people I promote is JRC, and I do that for free.
Yeah.
Then he has to go and get a fine or something. I don't know. But anyway, maybe we'll do that.
Orville, right?
There's Orville.
Yes.
What's going on, Dad? Handsome devil, you. We miss you already. Let's see, what time is it where you are? That's a good question. 7:22. We're gonna bug out at 7:30.
Oh, okay.
So about 8 more minutes. I didn't want to turn this into a whole big hoopla. I really wanted to read about the new program through the embassy. I did want to let you know that there's going to be updates because I get a lot of messages about the eyes and a lot of messages and questions about the house. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And so I figured I'd try to knock it out and let you know that videos are coming. I have not felt good for the last 2 or 3 days, so I've been kind of lazy. I haven't been doing videos. But last month was a very good month for the dog channel. And so we just took a little break until now. Let's see, just joined up, right on. We appreciate you. The members only videos are the most fun to do, to be honest with you. Hi, Mark. Let's see, refresh your page. Let me. Don't want to block your solar with trees. Yeah, well, we got no trees, and we'll have trees, but they're going to be smaller fruit trees, I think. We've got this whole kind of plan. About half the property is going to be yard in the back.
For the corn.
We're going to grow corn, and we're going to grow other vegetables.
Yes.
And we want fruit trees. You know, I like what avocados and apples and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, and vegetables. So we'll do broccoli and onions and different things. It'll be a fun little project because we're kind of homebodies anyway. So just one more thing to do. Trees are for the birds. Wife is very sick, and I'm sorry to hear that, babe. Yeah, may have a fish pond on the west coast of Negros, and I farm. We are starting a big pig farm, try to earn income while transitioning to full time in the Philippines. Well, good luck on that, man.
Yeah, good.
How do we refresh our page? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Refresh the page. I know that once this ends, it's got a process, and then it runs for a while, and then it's posted up on YouTube. It's got to make sure that I didn't cuss a lot, do anything the woke people would get upset by. What about a greatest hits reel from the old videos? It would be cool to see the last 6 years highlighted. That's a great idea. I had my friend Mike said I should do the best of Goldfinger, do a reel of some of his isms. But that's not a bad idea. Problem is, I don't like to edit, or I don't know how to edit. And that's a great idea. I did talk with a company day before yesterday. I did hire them to kind of help me with some of that kind of stuff. Just sort of behind the scenes things to try to smooth it over and transition. Because at the house, there's actually going to be a little room that's going to be a dedicated studio. So I'm trying to be preemptive and get some people that can help me. If nothing else, just hold the camera for her and I. Because right now, you're looking at my channel, it's me and her. And so if we want to do a thumbnail of the two of us, a picture of the two of us, we usually end up just taking a selfie.
Yeah.
And we don't have like an assistant or anything.
No.
Or we'll ask somebody to please take a picture, but they never take it right. It's got to be taken a certain way. I'm not a big AI guy. If I knew AI inside and out, I don't think I would use it. I like organic. I like it to be real. I don't want to do a thumbnail and I'm not dissing it. A lot of guys are using it. They're having great success with it. They got the pretty girls on the beach in the bikinis. And I would just rather have the person that's in the video in the thumbnail. I think it's more realistic and more organic. But that's just me, old school. Leave Mike. Dirty Mary Lies. That's a cool name. Good morning, Dirty Mary. Hit refresh in the upper left corner. Am I supposed to refresh? Everything's just good for me there, Dirty Mary. I wish I could show you all the pictures of our fish pond in the Philippines. I wish I could see them. Yeah, poor George got a sick wife. Thanks, Paul. I had heard it on another channel. You're welcome, sir. Let's see. Good morning, Paul. Baby man, how are you both doing? How's the house going? It's going good. I kind of did a whole little diatribe in the beginning of the stream. Idaho's here. I have no intention of leaving until I love your sense of humor. Really good videos. Thank you very much. Yay, ta-da, yippee, the whole family's involved. Hey, Doug's Philippine Journey. That sounds like it might just be a YouTube channel here in Michigan. Thank you very much. Live and learn with Mike. The older gentleman with the electric wheels was needed for the road. We want one of those. I want one of those electric cars because she can't drive a car. But I figure get her started on a little car, kind of like a go-kart or golf cart, and she'll get more of the feel for the wheel, if you will. And also great for taking the dogs around. So I would like to have one of those. And probably one for myself, too. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico never gets enough recognition. Have you successfully motivated the house builders? Yeah. They didn't really need motivation. They needed permits. From San Diego, but in Texas this week. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're next, May. Coming up on 100K for you, babe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you worry about dengue fever or foodborne illnesses? I don't worry about much of anything. I don't see the point in worry, to be honest with you. We take precautions. We're aware of it, but do I fret and worry? No. A friend of mine's wife got dengue. She was sick for a week, and now she's all better. So, and they had dengue, something awful back in the day. Still in Germany. Oh, sorry, George. Come on out, bro. I did stay at the Quest Hotel. I gave it 5 stars, man. I was supposed to write a review and do all this kind of stuff, and I never did it. But the manager was very nice. I wanted to interview her. I just thought it would be an interesting perspective because she's very, very. I never met her. I met her staff, and she kept trying to get together with me, and she kept sending people over to apologize because she had meetings. But hopefully, her and I'll get together, and she's got quite the pedigree. She's been to a lot of. The hotel is probably one of the best run
Yeah.
hotels.
Very nice.
Just very nice, very good staff.
Yes. The stuff very good.
Very, very, very friendly, very
Yeah.
hospitable, very professional, very
Yeah.
clean.
Very clean.
Not overly expensive.
And in front of the mall.
And right in front of Ayala Mall.
Yeah.
So the
Only
location's
walk.
awesome, and I can't say enough good things about the Quest. It's a little pricey though, about $100 a night. But we were there for 2 nights. House updates coming. How's the fishing? I don't do any fishing out here. There's no, go out in the boat and throw the net fishing like I had back home. So I just don't do it. Thanks for the free membership, Renee. Absolutely, Renee. Thank you so much. Sir, would you recommend retirement in the Philippines? Well, yeah. I've been here almost 8 years now. 7 years? Something like that. Yeah, God bless George. I hope she feels better. We'll be coming out in November. A lot of people coming out in the winter months, what's known as the winter months. Good morning to you. Hello from New York City.
Spice.
Kind of forever with 30 minutes. Depends on how old you are. Whatever. Read that question, kids, and ask yourself, would that work if he was 98 years old? I think so. 30 million. Oh, so sorry, George.
Oh my God.
This live has been going 32 minutes. How can you be 40 minutes behind in the comments? This is how we get people to unsubscribe. It's because I talked for a little while in the beginning. It does nothing but irritate people because I don't get to their comment. They make a comment and they get tired of waiting to see it put on the screen. And it's a lose-lose. All right, so we're going to blast through them here. All right, there's a lot of dengue fever floating around. No fun. Dengue fever is not fun. Second half will be deflation. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be good. I'm enjoying my time here. Thank you for you're welcome, Jose. You don't recommend the buffet? What at the Quest? I love the dinner buffet. I didn't like the breakfast buffet. I'm happy to see U.S. Federal Reserve started to lower rates. Let's see. The new Wrangler coming to Negros. Hey, to meet you guys. Okay, cool. Thank you for the super sticker. Excuse me. Leukemia. Oof.
Leukemia.
Yeah, we bought some silver. Likely very popular doing expats. Would you recommend any other spots worth locating? I'm no good on bikes. I will guess Cebu, because Cebu, you don't need your own transportation. I am so sorry, George. Due to miracles, she gets the miracle. Yes. Yeah, look into the 13. If you're married, you can also leave the country with your wife, by the way. And on the way back, they give you a 1-year visa. It's called a Balikbayan visa.
Yeah.
Why did you skip my message? I don't know. I did.
Yeah.
When they cut off our Social Security, what are you going to do? I didn't skip that. If you think this is a joke, it is not. No, I responded to that, my friend. I said, I think the worst case scenario is they will reduce it by 25%. Drew's getting a little testy. Yeah, that's one of the benefits. I chatted with Maya in Vengay's chat yesterday. I visited in March, going back a couple of weeks. Thank you for the advice. Who's Vengay? I don't know either. Just want any family members visiting you guys from the States? No, I have none. I'm preparing to visit the Philippines from Houston, Texas. I'm on urban America who's very conservative. Would love to pay. Pay what? I think visiting the Philippines is the best thing you can do. Someone of your character will learn the simple basics of YouTube. Oh, I see. Got two messages here. So to learn the simple basics of YouTube. As far as editing on my laptop, you got the wrong guy. I don't edit. I shoot a video, I upload it, and boom, that's it. The only thing I know how to do is glue two videos together. Yeah, I got allergies. Let's see. Sorry, Paul. Florida. It was their winter home. You could help Mark T tremendously by giving him a brain transplant. Well, Mark is Mark. You know, like I said, I got nothing bad to say about him. I've never had any kind of filth with him personally, and not everybody's going to like him. Coming to Dumagetti the 12th for a week. Yeah, Mikey said so. So you and I'll get together and talk, Michael.
Thank you, your super chat.
Do you guys have a garden? No. We just got a yard. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze out for a minute. I get this tissue.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I got allergies.
You want anything fun?
Nah, we're gonna end it soon.
Yeah, 7:37, you think it's
Paul, you said a while ago, live stream, you were supposed to go to his Thanksgiving. He said a while ago in a live stream that you were supposed to go to his Thanksgiving. Oh, you talking about Mark? No. I was invited to Thanksgiving, and I told him that I had other plans. So I think that may have been the beginning of the end. Well, I would, but he unfriended me. Any videos coming up? Update on your new house? Yep. Disregard. Fair enough, Drew. Yeah. There will be food. There'll be more than that. Social Security gets cut off. It'll be mayhem. Oh my gosh. Enchiladas sound good right now. I sure do. Drew, right click on that message and delete it. Hey guys, I follow both your channels. Thanks for telling us what life is like there. Do like our money conversion rate. Yeah, right now we're getting 55. People are whining because they were getting 59. When I moved here, it was 45. So to me, 50 is the number. If you use 50, you're doing great. I'm doing great. Can't say what you're doing, but I'm thrilled. We were all thrilled. The guys that have been here prior, when it hit 50, that was just like a miracle number for all of us. And I like to use that as a baseline for when I'm calculating budgets and costs and everything else, because money goes up, money goes down. But I think 50 is a really good, really good benchmark. The old dog and baby May from Louisiana. Do you do interviews with locals only, or do you interview folks from afar? Occasionally, we've done people from afar, but not very often. We stick primarily to local people. Inflation is back to the yes. UAJs are all printing dollars. Yeah, it's coming hard. I want to do more research, and I do want to do a video on it. I really think that whether you move to Asia or you move to Ecuador, I'm not trying to sell you on the Philippines because trust me, it's got its drawbacks. But you guys need an inflation vacation. And there are cheaper places to live in the world. And sometimes you cannot change your circumstances. Sometimes they're forced upon you. And it's up to you, though, to adapt to that and possibly do what we all hate to do, and that's change. Sorry, I keep wiping my nose, but I have allergies and a cold. Inflation is backed by, yep. Oh, I think we just did that one. Greetings to the cutest couple on YouTube. From Cape Cod, I heard about an earthquake a few days ago. Did it cause you guys? No, I never feel these earthquakes. I always think it's a truck driving by because it shakes our house a little bit. But our dogs don't flip out or anything. So, not trying to flex, but if you hope, not trying to flex, but if you had take home pay of $100,000 per year, where would you live? Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, or elsewhere? I would live in Thailand. I mean, I'm sorry, Philippines. Because once you're here, and my wife's a Filipina, and her family's here, she's got all kinds of rights and privileges here, such as owning land and whatnot, that she may or may not have in those other countries. So my primary goal is for her to be handled and set up and have a future. And my thinking is once we have this house thing done and behind us in our rearview mirror, we have almost no overhead. If you think about it, all the things that we own, from vehicles to the house coming up to furniture, appliances, not 1 inch of it is financed or on credit. So it's all paid for. If we can't pay cash, we don't buy it. And so to me, that's just a big stress reliever and it takes you off the pressure cooker. So I could be one of those guys that says I live on $500 a month because that would be a true statement.
Yeah.
If we were just looking at food, if we were just looking at buying food, I think $500 or $600 is about what you and me go through,
Yeah.
and that's eating good. You know, she's got a new sushi place that she's now addicted to.
I get hungry.
Yeah, I told her the other day. I said, "Hey, I'm going into town," and she was really tired, and because she had been exercising for 2 hours. I said, "Well, you're gonna stay home?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm wiped out." And she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go there to eat." She goes, "You're going there to eat?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, wait, I'm going to go with you." Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be mayhem if you cut that off. It would just be absolute anarchy. I don't have a favorite Filipino food for love or money. She's got all kinds. Would you say curry?
Chicken curry or chicken soup?
Or chicken soup? That's what she makes. I mean, I like her chicken soup, but it's not necessarily a Filipino dish. Yeah. I guess if I had to choose, the spring rolls or lumpia, kind of like a finger food. That's probably my favorite. It's like a snack, but it's all fried in oil. It's really bad for you. Filipino food is not healthy. A lot of sugar. 2-week wonder. Plenty of those. Good morning, Pedro. Good morning from Karkar.
Karkar, Cebu.
Oh yeah, that's where you get those treats. Those
yeah.
They're like Rice Krispie treats.
There.
You got one?
The whole that.
Yeah. That's from
Cebu.
That's
Karkar.
That's from Karkar, right there.
Yeah.
She bought that as a gift for somebody.
Rice.
They're like Rice Krispie treats. You listen to the politicians, it's easier to figure out the party that wants to cut Social Security or raise the retirement age. Well, I think the raising of the age has been going on because they've got no choice. They keep pushing it back. And there's all kinds of changes coming to Social Security as far as applying since I did it. I had another email I was going to read you guys, and I lost it. I'll lose it. I just can't find it. And I forwarded it to May a couple of weeks ago because I was going to do a video about it. Anyway, Social Security is it's going to be in trouble one of these days. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair? Perhaps Baby May could color it for you. I dyed my hair one time on a dare, and it looked horrible. But I would like a salt and pepper look. There's nobody out here that can do it. They do it black or they don't do it at all. And so you'd have to find a really decent hairstylist that knew what they were doing to do like a salt and pepper. So I wouldn't be adverse to that. I would be more, my hair is white, so I would be more inclined to go with gray, you know, just to add a little depth to it, I guess. Sort of like the goatee's more gray than it is white, sprinkled in.
But before that, I give you for hair color, but it's very fast back to normal.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, she put something in my one time too, and it just didn't look right. It just it wasn't done right. You know, the products are cheap and
Yeah.
all that. But no, I wouldn't be adverse to that. Republicans live where you want, 100K USA. Tiny living is best. Yeah, living in moderation and living minimalist is good. Stuff don't do it. America's gone to crap, I heard. I hope you're headed to Thailand for good in a few years. It's got very good for you. Good for you. A lot of people love Thailand. I lived there for a year. I love Thailand, but it's changed a lot, unfortunately. And I mean, I remember what I call the good old days. Lose some Weefer? I don't know what that is. Good morning, Joseph.
Joseph.
We're going to have to cut it, kids. I'm sorry.
Johnny.
Do you miss the U.S.? How long down there? I was back in America 3 years ago. It was a stressful time. It was right after, it was during the COVID stuff when you still had to do the test and the nose. It was really a stressful trip. So that put a real kink in it. But I wouldn't mind going back to the States, but it's just so freaking expensive. I'd like to go hang out there. I'd like to take May there, but just budget wise, it just doesn't make sense. Good morning, Rick. Good looking red 57. I don't know what that means. Let's see. I am going to kind of bail out on you guys. I apologize. I didn't get to a whole bunch of comments. So we'll just kind of, let's see, how many do I have here? I got a lot. Whew. All right, I'm going to ask that we cease comments so I can get through as many as possible. All right.
There, Drew.
Where was I?
It's a lot comment.
Here we go. This is where it was. All right. So if you guys can hold back on the comments, that would appreciate it because it would give me an opportunity to catch up. I don't want to be a dick and just blow you off. But that happens every live stream. And especially since I made a little speech about the embassy and all that kind of stuff at the beginning of the stream, they started to pile up. And then I get long-winded. Anyway, 97, why would I want to move to a third world country? Well, some people don't. Hey, big buddy from Bangkok. Hi there, Hazel. I'm moving from shithole Australia to the Philippines. Can't wait. I might even check out Dumaguete. Yeah, there's 7,000 islands out here, boss. Please, more interviews and stories of expats getting wrecked financially. Don't forget to write it down. They don't necessarily By the way, they don't necessarily have to be hot and young to get wrecked. I can tell you some stories right now. This is the seventh time the second party system in the U.S. has gone at retirement, some over 4 and 8 years. And the millennials and the Zoomers will be running things. Well, we get into that more on the members only channel. Wish I could snap my fingers and be there in the Philippines. I know that feeling, Drew. Dreaming of this for 2 years, just worried I will get stuck there with our current administration cutting our retirement off. Well, Drew, I wouldn't worry about something that hasn't happened yet. If you let worry overtake you, it's going to freeze you. You know, you just have to bust through it. And there's workarounds for everything. I'll give you an example. Here I go long-winded again. I'm trying to get through comments. People gripe about brownouts, including me. Well, you can buy a generator. You can save your money. You can buy a generator and no more brownout in your house. You can keep your air on, your internet, and all that good stuff. People complain about traffic. Well, if you have the means, you can have a driver. Not that expensive. What else do people complain about? Weather? Well, the weather is hot and humid sometimes. Learned workarounds. That's what we do. We work around. We know where to go. I call it air conditioning jumping or hunting. We'll just go in someplace that's air conditioned. We've been here so long. We know where to eat, when to get on the road, when to get off the road, when to come home, when to leave. And it's all about timing. And it doesn't come automatically. So there's a workaround for all these issues. If you have, I've said that 90% of your enjoyment here is your temperament. So if you've got a hair trigger temper, Philippines ain't for you. If you cannot exercise impulse control, you're going to get snookered and you're going to lose your money. You're going to get taken. That's just the way it is. Philippines antics. What's going on, George? And Heidi, good morning to you too. Hope everything is cool with you. We had quite a long talk one day. Let's see. Janet got monetized. All right. Good for her. I know she needed a few hours. Mike was telling me the other day.
Channel, right?
She got her own channel now. Yeah.
She got 2 channels.
Yeah, they got Dumageddon Rentals.
Yeah.
And then they got another channel. So good for her. They're our friends. We're proud of her. Let's see. Hey, what can I expect when I come to the Philippines in December? That's a tough question to answer. You can expect heat and humidity. You can expect, I don't know where you're coming from, but you're going to get a whole different experience. You get a nice shock to your system. How does that sound? It'll take you out of your comfort zone for a while. That's the first I've heard about a cut in Social Security. Is this just talk? Yes. I am more concerned about inflation than a cut in Social Security like you. I am building. Yeah, that's really, you're echoing me. Is the talk is Social Security. What I've heard or believe is that within 9 years, it'll be at a point where it won't be bankrupt. It'll simply not be at a point where it can sustain the current monthly payments that it's distributing. So it would take about a 25% reduction in everybody's benefits to keep it going. That would be the worst case scenario. And that's predicted if they don't fix something in 9 years. And my guess is they're going to keep extending out the age, and they're going to probably have to come in with more revenue, generating more revenue to put into the system. Shouldn't have the problem, but three presidents dipped in and never put back in. So there's where the problem lies. Just got my wife's interview to come to the USA. Well, good. I hope she aces it, man. You're not going to cut Social Security. That's going to be absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There is a lot of, you're going to hear all kinds of stuff. I keep hearing about a housing crash in America. I don't see it. It's all based on supply and demand. And right now, the supply is not meeting the demand. And the demand isn't there because rates are starting to come down, but the prices have gone up 46% in the last 4 years. So the average home in America right now is over $400,000. When I lived there, it was hovering around $200,000. So I don't know. I don't understand the dynamics of how things, how people can afford anything over there. I would not want to be a young person looking to buy a house or an old person looking to buy a house. Yeah. Yeah, there's a point there. If you just got your Social Security, and you don't have a side hustle or another way or some investments, it can be very challenging. Oh, thank you very much, Hazel. We enjoy doing them. Some are better than others. Glad you're doing a live chat. This is the one during the month. This is the one that I'll do this month. I don't do a lot. It's a big Ponzi scheme. It'll keep paying in with declining birth rates, fewer tax rates. At some point, it will crash. Other countries worse than America too, bro. Japan's in big trouble. China's in trouble with declining birth rates. That's a very good point. The declining birth rate is going to hurt economies probably more than anything else. Really enjoy your videos, Awesome. Thank you, Adobe Joe.
Adobe Joe.
Could you run the ads, then give the money to Goldfinger for your school projects? Which what we do. All of Goldfinger's deals go from me to him. The dating apps and most other stuff is junk at best. I'm not a big buyer and all that stuff, believer and all that. For the dating app for me to promote would be fine if I was a single guy and I was using it. And so I do have some friends that are vloggers that promote it and they use it and they have success or they have lack of success with it. And they can speak candidly about it and with authority. But I'm a married man. I haven't been in the dating scene for 5 years at least. And so I just feel odd. And I wasn't a serial dater when I first lived here anyway. So there's a couple of guys that could do really good job with it. I commend them, they should. But if they came up with a product that I believed in or used and benefited from, I'd be more than happy to take their money and do a 30-second commercial. I was really disappointed because I got a spam one from Smartwater, and I really thought it was the real deal. And I thought, oh man, now there's something I could promote, and I would love that. Turned out that it was a spam. It was a spam scam, and those come a lot too. I must get, I don't know about May, but I get maybe 3 offers a week, maybe a dozen per month of people saying, I have this product, that product, love to put it on your channel. Just do a 30-second bit about it and we'll negotiate a price. I know a friend of mine that has X amount of dollars coming in on his YouTube channel, and he's got the exact same amount coming in on all the stuff that he promotes and has links to. So he's doubling his income. And hypothetically, I could do the same thing. Problem is, what he's offering doesn't fit me. And my obligation, I feel, is to you guys. And if I believe in it, I'll promote it. If I don't believe in it or understand it or use it, I won't. So I was hoping the water thing would come through. I already had a joke set up for it and everything. But, it's like Norm Macdonald selling the man grape. Okay, hello to you both. Frank from Tennessee. We got a busted move. When is baby May getting her braces off? November.
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul. Does your contractor? Yes, he does. In fact, he just got back from Cebu. Thanks for letting me vent. It's all good, brother. Drew, it's okay. I understand the frustration. And I got news for you. Sitting in America right now, hearing all this news, you guys have got to feel like I felt, or I'm thinking you do, like you're sitting in a pressure cooker. Just all this stuff coming at you. The one thing I can assure you of is that it's very easy. It's not quick, but it's a slow osmosis that goes through on and a metamorphosis. And when you leave that environment and you put it behind and you turn off the TV and you start to interact with people and you start having one-on-ones and you start to see new sights, new sounds, new smells, new challenges, a lot of that stuff just, you just let it go. And you go with the flow and you realize life is short.
Yeah.
And you need to try to enjoy it and make the most of it. And don't try to control the uncontrollable. Hey, man, get better. Yeah. Hello from sunny San Diego. You say, I really enjoy your content and you inspire me. Well, cool, man. Thank you very much, Brent. Nice to see the two of you living large, smiling. Yeah, we don't exactly live large, but we are happy. If an expat is not religious, is that a deal breaker for finding a companion? No, not at all. They're all Catholics for the most part.
Yeah.
But they're not particularly religious. If that makes any sense. It's just kind of something that the community does. Now, she's religious in the sense that she starts off every morning communicating with God. That's her first thing. She gets up and she goes and she prays and she talks to God. And what they say is between them. But that's her deal. I would say that most of the women here will identify as Catholic. A lot of them go to church, but it's not exactly a religious experience for a lot of them, if that makes any sense. Anyway. Thank you Rick, for a super sticker, $2. Appreciate that, man.
Yes, thank you, guys.
More okay for me. Feel better, Polly. I would. Thanks, man. I've had this fever and this cold and this sinus and this crap for like 3 or 4 days. It'll go away.
Oh, Delta Chris.
Hey, Delta. Come on, morning. Try to run over in a fortnight. Looking forward to it. Fortnight being in 2 weeks, right, Chris? Are you coming in? You gonna come see us? You gonna bring your lovely lady with you? Are we really sure this is live or just memorized? Exotic images by Alexa. Is this live or is it memorized? Mr. LDR has given us a red hand? Hey, Craig, what's going on, man? Do they accept Bitcoin? Not now. No, they don't. They do Gcash, but no Bitcoin. Not that sophisticated. Oh, thank you very much, Merck. Nat, I'm sorry. Hi, Paul. Moving this. I can't say it. I'm going to do a lot of planting last. Say she want to make me a farmer. Cool. I'm going to become a farmer too. Wife and I are working our plan to move to the Philippines full time. It'll take a few years to try to transition to being a digital nomad. Yeah, just get yourself set up, ready to rock and roll, and make sure you got some sort of backup power for your internet because it could get sketchy out here. Thank you very much, Gary. Asked the Filipino P about editing. Saw the Filipino P the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She have an assistant?
Yeah. She's got all kinds of stuff. I think she's got it. I should ask her about editing. But I don't want to edit. That's the whole thing. If I wanted to know about editing, I could YouTube it or download an editing app. But I kind of hooked up with a group the other day that might possibly do some editing for me if I want to do something, but it wouldn't be an everyday thing. Like the best of, like someone made a great suggestion, do the best of all of our videos, that would be cool. The best of so-and-so, the best of this, the best of that. Excuse me, that really appeals to me, but I would not have the time, the patience to do it. It's a lot of work. And she does editing and it's a lot of work. So hopefully I can outsource that. just to say, there's my idea, do this, guys, and we'll see how much it costs and if the juice is worth the squeeze. All right.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's getting time.
Your appointment is 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm running behind, kids. I am so sorry. Let's see. How to reach out to you guys. I'm gonna put my email in this after it's
Yeah.
over and done with, and my Facebook, and that way you guys can reach out that way. And give me time to respond, please, because I get a lot of emails and I get a lot of messages. So, and keeping track of you guys is tough because I'm old. Let's see. We have a new member, James.
Jim Wilson.
Let's see. I'm skipping some of these. And I apologize. I really do. Papa and Lola's Adventure. Thank you so much, guys. You're very sweet.
Thank you
That's
for
very
the
kind.
question.
Here's Gary. Hit the like button. That's what we asked for.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. I know I irritate people because I have to go past their comments, but I'm supposed to be somewhere 6 minutes ago. Okay, so once again, thanks again, Papa. And
Papa
Lola's
and Lola's
Adventure. I
Adventure.
imagine that's a YouTube channel. You might want to check that out.
That is the from Bohol. You come back again.
Oh, yeah? This?
Yes. Remember he.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he give you
Not
the.
Bohol, that's Iloilo.
No, it's from Bohol.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he give bring that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Remember? She give
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Wait,
Because the
okay,
picture
no.
I look, oh, that is the, I remember, the lady. She's very nice. The one.
Sorry, guys. I guess, my brain. She's the one that keeps me attracted. Paulie boy, I'm just going to go through this helter skelter. So, guys talking to Smurf and his wife. Feel bad about that. Smurf Crusher, is it? Working hard about Cougar. Thanks for sale. Ask your Dr. Rick. Let's see. Here's one. Paul, met you at the coffee shop last December, returning this 2 months. Hope to see you again. Well, I hope so too, Julio. That'd be awesome. I meet a lot of people and I forget your names, just to be honest with you. I've never been good with names my whole life. And my mother used to call me the absent-minded professor because at the age of 9 years old, I would walk into a room and forget why I walked into it. That's when I was 9. You can imagine what it's like now. Let's see. Hey, Paul, sorry I missed you guys when I was on a visit there a couple of weeks ago. I got to eat dinner with Monty's family, and that was great. I had a question about a lot rules for cars and ferries. Well, I'm glad you got together with Monty, Abe. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, Gary Thomas. A lot of comments.
Wait a lot of comments. Hey. Okay, so we'll just grab this one. John, yes, my favorite food was lumpia. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, it's finger food.
Yeah, made in chicken.
Kind of hard to go wrong. It's like a spring roll. I had some nice spring rolls today.
Yeah.
Pete Rose. Did Pete Rose die? I didn't know that. Paul dyed his hair white a long time ago. That's right. Actually, I have jet black hair. I dye it white.
I think the light, very bright.
Paul, you okay? You look like death. Thank you very much. Oh, he's nice to get a compliment.
Feels the handsome.
What's this say? I think you're having a stroke. Go to the hospital. Oh, Buzz. Buzz is a what do you call it? A trolley. We got a troll. What do you know?
Ah.
About time. About time when you guys
I
showed up.
see.
It's been so nice up till now. Let's see. We see. Yeah. Yeah, you're in for it now, Buzz. We're gonna pin that comment later.
You're late.
You have no idea the hornet's nest you opened up, Buzz. Oh my God. I like doing these live streams. We're under the gun. I'm sorry. We got a new member.
Yay! Congrats.
Don't get stop Buzz. We're okay. Thank God. Don't join Buzz. It's 99 cents a month.
Go away, Buzz.
Yeah, go away.
I don't listen.
Let's see. Hello, old dog, baby May from Odessa, Texas. Thank you very much. The Great Pill Podcast. Wow. Congratulations on 100K. Been watching you, good buddy Enrique, since you all interviewed the P. Good to support us. Since. Keep up the vibes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
Tim
Yay.
Woods is a new member. Tim Woods.
Thank you, Taekwon. How to read that time? What?
Tim. Yeah. Okay, so I think, well, Chris Christopherson's died. That's sorry about that. And let's see, what else we got here? Hector and Isaac, Alex doing. Luncheon for, I don't want to put that up there. I don't know where in Ecuador he went. All right, so this is kind of like the last comment. And let's see. I think we got another. Eric Thornton is another one. Well, we're getting out just in time because it's starting to get some trolls. So it's been positive up till now, and we're going to keep it that way. All right. So listen, kids, thanks for everything. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything that you do. And we'll see you in the next video coming up.
Thank you, guys.
This week we'll have some videos.